The 2023 Cricket World Cup is approaching its end game with hosts India already through to Sunday's grand final in Ahmedabad. The tournament has thrown up some very interesting storylines with some of world cricket's most well-established teams falling by the wayside. Let's start with the home team. Remember, they had started to build up a reputation of being the new chokers on the world stage. India have not won an ICC event since the 2013 Champions Trophy. They lost in the semis of the 2015 and the 2019 World Cups. In between, there was a shock loss to Pakistan in the 2017 Champions Trophy final. India did not reach the semis of the 2021 T20 World Cup and then lost to eventual champions England last year in the 2022 T20 World Cup semi-final. And then there were also final defeats in the 2021 and 2023 World Test Championship finals. But that has changed now. This campaign has seen India approach the World Cup differently. The talent was always there, you see, but under head coach Rahul Dravid, roles have been clearly defined. Captain Rohit Sharma has been the aggressor, Virat Kohli has been the accumulator, and the bowling attack has been spot on, with Mohammad Shami racing up the wicket-taking charts despite coming in midway through the tournament. India's domestic structure has always been strong, and the IPL continues to unearth talent away from the big cities. The 2019 champions England also have a vibrant domestic structure, but have flopped this time around. The selection was rather muddled. The roles defined for players seemed muddled. The results have been shocking. England paid the price for resting on their laurels. They barely played one-day internationals leading up to the World Cup, and the shocking decline in an aging side was not visible. England also paid the price for prioritizing the Ashes with the red ball reset under Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes, thrilling fans around the world. But they are still T20 world champions and don't look like falling off the pace anytime soon. But sadly, that's exactly what has happened to the 1996 champions Sri Lanka. The Lankan side has played this World Cup. Is a pale shadow of the teams that won the 1996 edition and reached the finals in 2007 and 2011. Those teams had Arjuna Ranatunga, Arvinda de Silva, Kumar Sangakkara. Sri Lankan cricket itself is in a mess, with the ICC suspending the cricket board for political interference. The tussle between the Sri Lankan government and the cricket board is affecting the domestic structure, and the results have been expectedly poor. 1992 champions Pakistan are also facing turmoil, to say the least. The chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board is appointed by the country's prime minister, and that has seen 3 chairmen in the hot seat in the last 3 years itself. There is no continuity. Each chairman invariably rips up everything his predecessor had done. The domestic structure is in shambles, and while Pakistan continues to produce exciting talent, the consistency seen with the big teams has never been there. Babar Azam has paid the price for this and stepped down as all-format captain on Wednesday. Shan Masood is the new test captain, while Shaheen Shah Afridi is the T20I captain. The PCB initially named him ODI and T20I captain and then sent out another updated release an hour later saying the pacer would be only T20I captain. The once mighty West Indies did not even qualify for this World Cup. The decline in West Indian cricket has been terminal, and problems in the boardroom have predictably filtered down to the team. The talent pool is drying up as well, and financial constraints have seen players roam the world playing franchise cricket. The Test and ODI teams have suffered, and there is no light at the end of that tunnel. But just contrast this with the plucky Afghans. Afghanistan have been the feel-good story of this World Cup. No one gave them a chance, yet they defied the odds and upset the big guns. 2019 champions England, 1992 champions Pakistan, 1996 champions Sri Lanka fell prey to their infectious cricket. Australia were in deep trouble at 91 for 7, but the Afghans were denied a famous win by Glenn Maxwell's once-in-a-lifetime innings. And they ultimately finished 6th and have qualified for the 2025 Champions Trophy. Their domestic structure is not at par with the other test-playing nations, of course, especially since the Taliban takeover, but they have shown that every challenge is an opportunity. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.